watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
There's certain things that you can do at those intersections to try to make them safer.
Champaign County is taking quick action to improve a dangerous intersection. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm McLeod Hageman. Jennifer has the night off. A deadly crash at Monticello and Staley Roads led the Champaign County Highway Department to make some changes. And WCIA 3's Cole Hankey has been following this story. So, Cole, what was one of the very first things they did to improve safety?
Well, Mac, one of the biggest complaints that the Highway Department kept hearing is that it was too difficult to see the stop sign at the corner of Monticello and Staley. So they made the stop signs much bigger. Only traffic on Staley Road makes a stop at the intersection, and to make sure they know that stop is coming, the county also plans to put rumble strips leading up to the intersection on both sides. And they plan on installing street lights to make it much more visible in the area.
I've heard a lot of anecdotal things this week from people saying, you know, near miss this and near miss that. Obviously, we don't hear about those. If we did, we'd be out there kind of taking a look at it earlier on.
Now, the County Highway Department tracks crashes on county roads. This was the second crash to happen at that intersection in the last 5 years. Now, Jeff Blue at the Highway Department encourages anybody that has stories about other dangerous intersections around the city, he encourages them to reach out to his office and let them know. That way they can be more proactive about these changes. Mac.
All right, Cole, thanks so much. And the county is working with contractors to take more steps with that project, like Cole mentioned. That'll include streetlights and those rumble strips. The county is trying to get them in as soon as possible, but they don't have a clear timeline just yet when those will be put in place. The Sangamon County coroner identified the homicide victim from Wednesday. U.S. Marshals were arresting a wanted person on Cornell Avenue near South 19th Street when they saw a suspicious vehicle. Marshals say they found a body inside, and the coroner says that was 30-year-old Derek Banker Barnett from Verdon. They confirm he died from a gunshot wounds. A Moultrie County man has been arrested after a robbery in Rantoul. Police say they were called to a business near South Murray Road where a person came in and demanded money. That was yesterday. Around 11 o'clock this morning, police say they pulled over a driver near Century Boulevard and Champaign Avenue. 43-year-old Pablo Molina of Sullivan was taken into custody for aggravated robbery. Thomasboro firefighters responded to a garage fire this morning. That was near West Meyer and North Michael Streets right there. WCIA 3's Bradley Swank responded and joins us live in the newsroom with more. So, Brad, how bad was this fire?
By the time I arrived, firefighters had already put out the flames. Thomasboro got the call just after 11:30 this morning, and when they got there, the entire garage was on fire. They say the wind actually helped them by blowing the flames away from them. Investigators say the garage is a total loss. There were 2 homes that were also damaged, but the fire damage was contained to the outside. Fortunately, nobody was hurt. Mac, back to you.
All right, Bradley, thanks so much. Well, the Decatur's Fire Department celebrated the new opening of a new fire station for today. Fire Station 3 had a ribbon-cutting ceremony this morning. This is the second of 3 stations to open. Then this is the picture from late last month while construction was just wrapping up. Station 5 was the first one to open. That was in March of last year, and Fire Station 7 will open sometime next year. It's been 1 week since counties started vaccinating children between the ages of 5 and 11. At least 3,000 children have been vaccinated right here in Champaign County. More than 800 kids got the shot in Springfield, including nearly 220 in Macon County. It's been 3 months since devastating floods hit Gibson City. The community is still recovering, and the area definitely has a different look to it. In the last week, several homes and businesses that were impacted by floodwater were torn down. We caught up with one community member who said watching his home come down was devastating.
We lost 95% of what we had, so there wasn't a lot we could get out of the house. It was 24 years we raised a family here, and it was sad.
And while the Curry family plans to rebuild, there are many families who still do not have a home. Coming up tonight at 10 o'clock, we're going to have more details about Gibson City's road to recovery. An Illinois congressman is sharing how scared he felt during the Capitol uprising, what he almost had to do to protect himself. Plus this.
Health officials are worried about increasing COVID cases in more than 24 states nationwide. I'm Natalie Brind with how some states are expanding eligibility of booster shots.